Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. It is your daily news after, the day after, the morning after, the afternoon after Liverpool got beat by Roma and ended the American tour, which put it on a little bit of a downer, which it shouldn't. Pre-season tours don't really matter for anything. It's about fitness. So I keep telling myself, even though for some strange reason, I'm a little bit depressed this morning. It's ridiculous. So big news coming out of that was the Aubrey Moreno injury. Moreno got injured, he limped off. He got replaced by Conor Randall with 10 minutes to go in that game. Every Liverpool fan who was watching it live, or Liverpool fans who weren't watching it live, like me and pretty much a lot of English-based Liverpool fans, would have gone, oh shit, he's our only left-back properly in the squad. Even though he's been quite undermined by a lot of Liverpool fans, he still is a left-back. And he got off injured. So we were worried. Klopp's come out and tried to alleviate that worry. He has said he is okay. It's a dead leg in the hamstring. He couldn't activate the muscle, so you cannot play. That's how it is. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully he gets back and he can actually play against Barcelona or Mans, whichever team he was going to be in to play against. And he can turn up for us against Arsenal, or at least give Klopp the option of playing him, because we are really short at that position. It's actually frightening. Let's go to a situation where Moreno, it's a little bit worse than that, and he is out. That means we would line up with either Klavan or Milner as left back, or Alexander-Arnold or Randall. That's quite scary. Like, I don't want to be going to Arsenal and playing one of them at left back. Some of you might not be the Moreno fans at all and be thinking, yeah, it's just as bad playing Moreno at left back against Arsenal. But at least he is a recognised left back. So, do you think we need to buy a left back, or are you happy with the options we have got? Please comment below. Tell me who you think should play at left back, who you think the best left back in the squad is, and why you think if it was Ben Chilwell or bust. Who knows? But that talking about it. Some links. So a transfer link that came out, I think it came out yesterday, but we didn't cover it on the news because it came out after we'd recorded the news. Mattia di Sciglio, I think that's how you pronounce it, which sounds like a disease. Sounds like, I think there is a disease called scolio. I'm going to get so much shit for not being able to pronounce that name. Should have Wikipedia'd how to listen to it before, and who cares? I will refer to him as Mattia or that player from now on. So Liverpool have been linked with the AC Milan right back. That's good, but he also can play at left back, so he can cover both full back positions, which he's 26, no he's not, he's 23, but he's got 26 caps for Italy at the age of 23, which is good. He's played 85 times for Milan by the age of 23, which is good. You know, AC Milan are not the team they used to be, but ultimately they've always had good defenders, and in Italian football they do breed good defenders. He is 6 foot, and he scored a pen in Italy's unsuccessful penalty shootout against Germany in the European Championships. Look, if we can bring in a quality player who covers both right back and left back and challenges Klein and Moreno for the start, but boy you, us, Joe, it's going to be for, I don't even know what that noise was. It was some sort of weird American hoorah that turned into something. But basically, we need that position covering, I believe. I don't want us to have Conor Randall, Alexander-Arnold and Milner and possibly Klavan. Even Joe Gomez as our only cover in those full-back positions, because it doesn't put too much pressure on Klein to be brilliant every week, even though I think he's the type of performer who will be. And it definitely doesn't put pressure on Moreno, who we know isn't the type of performer who will be brilliant every week. And it also leaves us massively short if we get injuries. So that's the type of player I would like to see us buy. Traditionally, though, Liverpool buying Italians hasn't really worked that well. And also, Italians don't translate to the Premier League that well. You know, there's not been many, definitely not in the attacking positions. You know, you can always talk about the Vialis, the Ravanellis and the Zolas, who have done really well. But beside them, you know, it's littered with a lot of Matteo Ferraris and Andre De Senas, Alberto Aquilani's, you know, players who actually haven't made that transition over from the Italian league to the Premier League really well. So who knows? Another link is Ludovic Blas. Again, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. The Queep have reported that Liverpool are interested in signing Greencamp's Ludovic Blas. He's only 18 years old. He won the Under-19 Championships with France this summer. He's 5'11". He's played 14 times and got 1 goal for Greencamp. And he's played 11 times for the French Under-19s, and he scored 6 goals from a defensive midfield role. If you saw my match report after the AS Roma game, I said in the 4-2-3-1 formation, we do look like we need a holding mid. This kid's 18. I don't think he's going to come in and start straight away. But if we can buy a talented youngster who we've obviously earmarked as being a good player to come in and groom and set up to become that holding mid for the future. That's the good. He's not going to be a signing that's going to excite massively. I don't think we'd pay over the odds for him. But look, we need to go out and start getting talented players, not just for the team now, for in future. If Klopp's earmarked him or Klopp's scouting network have earmarked him as a player that will be that for us, there we go. That's good for me and hopefully good for Liverpool fans. But we may need a defensive mid to come in and actually basically come into the team and play straight away, because we conceded a lot of space between the defence and the midfield in that Roma game, and it worries me slightly that Henderson and Chan aren't that specialty defensive mid. Does it worry you? Tell us in the comments below. Do you think we need a holding mid, or do you think between Chan, Milner, Grujic and Henderson we've got a holding mid there? Who is it? Tell me who you believe that is. And also, do you think that we can come good and we can cover it? Or if you do believe we need a holding mid, tell me who you would like us to buy. Throw some names out there. Let's see. A, if you can get it spot on. B, like the start 11 prediction that we do. See if you can name the holding mid that we're going to buy. B, let's see if we can start a rumour. Let's see if you can write in a YouTube comment that Liverpool are going to be linked with someone that you've seen on FIFA, or you've seen in YouTube videos, or someone that you watch with your actual eyes because you follow other leagues' football of the holding mid role. Let's see if we can get the Metro to pick it up and possibly have me reporting about it, or Chris in a few weeks' time, as if it's an actual real transfer rumour. So on that note, Chris is back. The boys are back in England via Frankfurt. They got delayed. It was a really terrible journey. Check out the Snapchat. Watch an angry Chris get angrier and tireder. Not that funny, but it's kind of funny because they got to go over to America and we didn't. But he will be back doing your news from tomorrow. We're doing all our sub-shows. We're doing all the build-up to the Barcelona and Mans games. And then after the Barcelona and Mans games, guess what? The season's back. It seems like the summer didn't really last that long, but should be excited. We are excited. We are playing Arsenal soon. So there's going to be loads of brilliant build-up to the Arsenal game coming onto YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go over to the Redmen TV. Subscribe to that. It's only £2 a month. The first month is free. Got tons of back content on there. Loads of good, cool, tactical previews of the season. Loads of transfer specials and news roundups. You get to see me and Stihor, the Ant and Deck of Redmen TV. I don't know whether that's a positive or a negative, but it's what we record at the weekend, covering gamefully for Chris and Paul. Loads of stuff with Chris and Paul. There's a Sevilla road trip documentary which is going to be coming soon, which is obviously going to be interesting. So go over. You want to see that, see what we did when we went over there and how we took the defeat, unfortunately, and how living in a car, 4 men for 4 days pretty much went. And we'll see you soon.